about to become an aunt. No joke. My sister-in-law is currently at the hospital about to give birth to a little bouncing baby boy, and I am going to become an aunt for the second time. And it's kind of surreal because now I'm older and I feel like I should be properly the cool auntie. And I have a niece already who's 10, but you know, 10 is a long time to get used to the idea of just having like one niece. And now I'm gonna have a nephew and he's gonna be a baby again. And in a few weeks, I'm gonna get a chance to go visit him and hold him, and this is very exciting. And I'm also not really like huge into babies, but I mean, when they're family babies, that's a great thing, and I know how to take care of babies, so I can definitely help out when I go. But clearly my mind is blown because I am about to have a new family member arrive. And then when I saw this new cheat code that was just added in to Planet Zoo, I thought, of course, this is the way we are going to celebrate the arrival of my new nephew. We're going to celebrate with the very first cheat code that Planet Zoo has ever added in, and it is so fluffy. So, are you guys ready for this? Because I don't think you're ready for this. There's going to be a little bouncing baby added into the Pixel Biology channel. Oh, that's very exciting. Maybe I should get him like a little baby onesie that says "Stay Curious." Oh my gosh, I'm gonna actually have to do that now. Which means I'm also gonna have to get my niece something that says "Stay Curious," because you gotta treat the kids equally, right? But what better way to celebrate the arrival of a new baby, who I don't think is going to be very fluffy in my family, with the really cool new cheat code that Planet Zoo has just added in to make animals extremely fluffy. So we are currently here in Ice Ice Outpost, part of my Arctic Zoo, where we do a lot of role playing, building up our little village of Shepherd's Nook, watching over all of the animals and kind of doing it in a roleplay style as we expand. And one of the little creatures here, the little lamb, which people often associate with babies, from the dall sheep, I figured this would be the perfect test subject for the brand new Maggie B cheat. So this is a cheat that you can use in any of your Planet Zoo games, as far as I can tell, and it's completely cosmetic. So we're actually in franchise mode right now, but this isn't going to change anything other than just cosmetic features, and that way you can use it like in Sandbox, in career, you could use it in franchise mode, and you don't have to worry, because cheat codes, you know, you'd worry like, oh no, if I use a cheat code in franchise mode, what if people start really making it so that it's unfair when you do animal trading? And so I think moving forward in Planet Zoo, adding in fun little cheat codes that just like change colors or change the animals in a cosmetic way, that's really fun. So enough of my rambling about that. Let's go ahead and take little James here. I'm gonna show you what happens when you now rename an animal Meggie B. M-E-G-G-I-E-B. When you rename an animal Meggie B after one of the developers on the Planet Zoo team, they become ultra fluffy! Look at that! Oh my gosh, look at this little baby sheep. This is how I'm gonna celebrate the birth of my nephew, making adorable fluffy little animal babies left, right, and center. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. I mean, look at how cute that is. Look at that! We have an extra fluffy baby lamb! That is such a great way to be able to keep track of like which one I might really want to make super special. And his name was James, and you'll notice if you actually change the name back, he is he's still fluffy. He has not gone back to normal, even if we go out of pause mode. Oh, look at his little ears! Oh, he's so cute! He remains fluffy, so you only have to change the name just briefly to Meggie B, and then you're gonna have an ultra fluffy animal. Look at his little ears. Oh my gosh, I love that. And I think what will actually happen is he might grow out of this. I'm not sure if he becomes an adult, if he will remain fluffy. But if you're really like, I really don't want to keep my, oh, look at this. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna change. Okay, that's William. And this little lamb right over here, this is actually Snowbell. But I'm gonna change all the lambs to being super fluffy. All right, first you change the name to Meggie B. Boom, we've got fluffy lambs left, right, and center. And now I'm gonna change the name to William again. Maybe it's Will I am. There we go. There. And they're all so fluffy. But if you really don't want to keep them fluffy and you want to have your normal lamb back, it's actually really easy to do that. You just have to go ahead and put them in the trade center for a second, like so. So we have now put Snowbell, who's super fluffy, into the trade center. And we're gonna go ahead and move her back in to our shepherd's nook area. Look at that little fluff buckets, oh my gosh! I don't think this would like go really great on maybe the reptiles. I wonder what a fluffy ostrich would look like. But this will be really cute. So we'll come back in just a second to find Snowbell as soon as somebody can drop her off at the house. Oh, there she is. All right, who do we have here? Oh, it's snow artist Rowan. One of our fantastic patrons who ends up becoming a villager living in our little Ice Ice Outpost. And she's dropping off Snowbell. Ta-da! And Snowbell has now had her wool kind of shaved away, so she is no longer super fluffy. So if you do end up changing an animal to super fluff and you're like, I regret my life decisions, you can fix it. But all right, now we absolutely have to go ahead and super fluff a few more of the animals who we have, like the Arctic wolves. Okay, are you guys ready for this? You guys, no peeking, you're gonna see these guys born in a couple episodes, but oh my gosh! It's so fluffy, but I don't know, Arctic. I don't know, your nose is huge now. Look at that. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, look at her. Okay. Some of the animals can stay fluffy babies and be really cute more than others. I'm kind of nervous to watch this giant fluff ball come down and eat some of this meat. Yeah, that's like, she looks like a koala who has become a carnivore and grown a tail. Like, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so there's Arctic. We'll leave her fluffy for just a minute. And let's actually pop over and see. Oh, darn. Okay, hang on, hang on. No, don't mature yet, Mika. Don't mature yet. I want to go ahead and see what a fluffy reindeer would look like. So this is a fluffy baby reindeer. Let's see how this looks. Oh my gosh, look at the fluff. Okay. Yes, I think you could definitely have fun. Maybe even just like assigning some of your favorites fluff. Oh, and there we go. And as we just saw, as soon as we turned him into an adult, he defluffified. So I think that's a really fun way where you can just go ahead and, let's see, what was your name again? We'll go with Mika. But we'll go ahead and see like which babies. You could just go around and make babies, all the babies, very, very fluffy. And then watch as they grow up into their adult selves, if you wanted to do that. All right, who else can I make fluffy really quickly? The snow leopard cubs? Why are the snow leopards in a box? Also, you know, no peeking. You guys are going to be meeting some of these snow leopards in the near future. All right, come here. Come here, little one. All right, we have Snow Rose, the snow leopard cub. She and her mother is hiding her right now. But let's go ahead and look at Snow Rose. And we are going to change Snow Rose's name to Meggie B. Right now. Whoops. Right now. Look at this little fluff. Oh my gosh, I think this is my favorite one. Oh, did you see that little meow she did? You guys. Okay. This is so cute. And my little nephew is gonna be like making all sorts of baby noises soon too. Holy cow. I just somehow associating all of this fluffiness with the new baby arriving in my family is just making me so happy. All right, there you go, Snow Rose. And we can defluffify her very easily by just putting her into the trade center and then putting her back down. But look at how fluffy she is. Look at that little tail. Oh, this is so precious. Okay, it's really kind of weird looking in some ways. And then in other ways, it's just really fun. I think it may not be something to utilize all the time. But if you ever just kind of need, look at her. If you ever just need to like relax, unwind, maybe make your baby lambs extremely fluffy until they grow up. maybe have a chosen fluff bucket that you may pick out from amongst your kittens or your wolf pups, then here you go. Oh my gosh, it's definitely something to lift my spirits. Planet Zoo already always lifts my spirits, but now if I really, really need it, I think this definitely would help out too. Oh, fluff. Just so much fluff. But alright guys, so Meggie B, and I'm really curious, like, what do you guys think? I think as far as like a cheat code goes, it's pretty fun. It's really easy to kind of back up and take away the effect if you need to, or if you want to. It's just cosmetic, and it's just adorable. I would love to see a few more things like this, where they're a little silly, but somehow that silliness just, you know, it just makes you smile. And if you could have cheat codes in Planet Zoo, actually, what would you want them to be? I'm super curious about that. Like, I would love if I could do something with maybe some of the guests. Like, it'd be really cool if I could, I don't know, just like give them a new hat or something, or be able to like inspire them to go and like smell something that they want to go eat. I'm not really sure what kind of cheat codes I might want to use. Maybe like a little cheat code to add a bell or something around some of the animals, but I mean, they're supposed to be wild animals, so probably not. I've got to think about this, but I think it would be really fun to have just a few more little things that can kind of spice up the game now and then. So what are your ideas for cheat codes? Because I'm clearly drawing blanks, because I'm just like, oh, there's fluffy babies, and I kind of love Planet Zoo as it is. But yeah, I want to know. I'm really curious now, because Planet Zoo has been responding amazingly to every single suggestion and concern that the community seems to have. And I'm actually watching this game transform and change in real time as the community is working with the devs. So you definitely want to be on the forums if you're really into Planet Zoo. And you definitely want to be considerate and also kindly vocal about things that you're interested in. And oh my gosh, look at those little fluff buckets. I love them. Oh my goodness. And I really do think if you have a great idea for a cheat code that could add something just silly and fun to Planet Zoo, then you might see it happen. So definitely speak up with your good ideas. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and hover over my phone and wait for more news about my new nephew, who I can't believe as the minutes go by, like he might be literally like born? What? It's been a hot minute since the last time I was an aunt, so this is exciting all over again. I'm gonna stare at these fluffy little lambs and just giggle like a fool. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like for the little fluff buckets and my nephew! And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. We've got a lot of them going on, like the one we have here in Ice Ice Outpost right now. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!